sometimes when we hear people share messages about miracles that they've had in money, health, relationships, even things just that are positive when it comes to self-confidence, we tend to have this idea that those messages are only valuable once the person has worked through this really difficult journey. And that's when we really start to listen to that person's messages. That's when we start to see the value behind it. But let's just reframe this for a second, because I want you guys to know, like, sometimes when I'm sharing these messages and these life lessons and insights about things that I've learned that have really helped me to step into my power and have allowed me to help others step into their power, I'm not just sharing those things when my life is like so beautiful or whenever I've just worked through something really, really difficult. I'm sharing these things as I'm in the thick of the shit of like my life. Like, I'm sharing these things when shit is like literally really hard for me, you know? And it's in those moments where I've been able to learn more about myself. I've learned more about different messages that I can share and bring to you guys. But I'm bringing this up because I think sometimes we need to hear these reminders that, like, things don't become valuable the minute that we've learned to work through them. Our life lessons and insights that we gain are valuable the minute that we choose to work through those hard experiences. Like, those things didn't just like magically become this amazing, beautiful thing that you're ready to share with other people. Like, think about how many times where maybe you've been going through a really hard time in your life and you want to show up and be able to support other people, and perhaps you're not showing up and you're not doing that because you feel like no one's gonna want to hear what you have to say, simply because you haven't fully like mastered a certain concept or like a life experience. Literally, like, God may have placed you in the exact position that you're in right now so that you can have that information to help someone else. Like, literally right now at this second, not in 5 years, not 30 years from now, like today. And if you're in that position where God has placed you to be at, then that means that you are worthy and you are valuable enough to share those teachings with other people. You don't just have to wait until you feel like you fully worked through a challenge. Because guess what? Like, the truth of the matter is, some of these challenges that we have in our lives, especially things that are connected to our purpose or they're connected to certain things that we knew that our souls wanted to learn and experience in this lifetime, they're not going to be things that you are only going to go through at one time in your life. It might be something that maybe you've gone through this challenge for like a good 4 years of your life, and then you felt like everything was fine, and then you had to go through it again, and then you have another period where it's fine, and then you have to go through it again. That is just the nature of how things are, and it doesn't mean that you have to wait until that specific challenge is just like magically over in your life before you start showing up and sharing the things that you're learning from them. All the things that you are learning right now in your life are powerful at this exact second. Like, there's not a moment in time where everything starts to become this absolutely amazing thing that like you have to wait to share with other people. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that, because I think there is definitely something that exists in our world where we really believe that, you know, it's only better to listen to people who have just like gone through one thing and like learned how to like master that. Because guess what? Like, you're going to learn things multiple times, and you're always going to be gaining more knowledge and insight on things the more that you learn to work through them. Like, if there's something specific in your life right now that you feel like you've dealt with since you were a child, and you feel like you've been working through this thing for a really long time, right now you have enough knowledge to be sharing with other people what those learnings and teachings and things like that that are, you've healed through these things. You've had enough time to understand them. It's not always like once you go through something and you look back on it, that's the moment like when you start to like understand things. You understand them as you're working through them, and that makes you the perfect person to be able to show up and help other people and to support them. You don't just have to feel like you can't show up and be there for other people unless everything is magically perfect in your own life, because it's never going to be like that. And even when you get to that point where you are experiencing and living your dreams, you're having all the things that you wanted, you're still going to have moments where hard things are going to happen for you. And so I just wanted to make sure that I showed up and I shared this message with you guys, because I know exactly what that feels like, when you feel like you feel like you're waiting for like this perfect like moment in time. Like the perfect moment is not going to come. That it doesn't come to you in those times. It comes to you in those moments when things are difficult, when you're having a breakdown, when you are like, oh my fucking God, like what is happening to me right now? And so that's just something that I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope that you are all having a great day. And if you're not, like, look, that's fine. There's still time for things to improve. I'm here with you. If you guys need any help and support on anything, please make sure that you reach out to me. I'd love to help support you guys in any way. Just so you know, guys, in case you were unaware, like if this is your first time watching my videos, I am a certified life and spiritual coach and a mentor. All of my work that I do is geared towards helping you guys really create the life that you want for yourself, so that you do feel like you're able to show up and create the things that you deserve for yourself. Please make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you share it as well with anyone who you feel like needs to hear these messages. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel, because I do post a new video every single week, guys. I always show up here and try to support you as best as I can. So yeah, just let me know what's going on with you, and I'd love to help you in any way that I can. Thanks, guys.